This is episode number 30 of The Unnamed Show.
Jack was right. When We Were Young Festival gets extended.
So long, Bally's. Hello, Horseshoe.
Adele postpones her show.
Oh, no. And we are here for The Unnamed Show.
Great music going on, and they have specialty drinks.
Anything Vegas, pretty much.
Everything Vegas.
I can see why this would be a great place. Yeah. And they can go have fun at night.
Yeah, it's awesome. Check it out.
What's going on? It's Brendan King from the Brendan King Group at Real.
Jack Palermo from the Brendan King Group at Real.
Caroline Lazone with the Brendan King Group at Real.
Denise Tipton with the Brendan King Group at Real.
And this is episode number 30 of The Unnamed Show. What's up, everybody?
Hello,
How's it
everyone.
going?
Hello, team.
Hello.
As always, before we forget, don't forget to text VIP to 702-553-1955. I think you know the number by now, but text VIP to join our list. As always, what's going on, everybody?
Hey, we're really excited for our new jump to Real.
Yeah.
Of course, we made a jump to Real. We're super excited about that. Honestly, there's been so many great things that have come from that. And definitely don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Brendan King Group, at Brendan King Group on Instagram. As we've mentioned before, we lost our old account with millions of followers. Millions of followers.
We're getting up there, though. We're ticking up.
Yeah, we're ticking up. So don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Brendan King Group, please. That would be super helpful. And of course, we are going to be adding 5 more agents to the team. Don't forget to check out jointhebkg.com. Go to www.jointhebkg.com.
You know what else we can do?
What are we going to do?
We can text JOIN to 702-553-1955.
Yes, of course. Text JOIN to the number you know so well, 702-553-1955. So we had a little intro before, and I said, oh, no.
I'm so sad.
After millions and millions and millions and millions and millions in ticket sales, Adele postpones her residency on the Strip. What?
She's upset. She's very upset. Half of her team came down with COVID.
I love that they put in quotes too in the paper. I'm sorry, my show ain't ready.
It's not.
You got to say it in a Cockney accent.
I can't do it.
He's
It's
a
not
guy.
right. I can't do any accents. But Ticketmaster's offering
There
refunds.
she is. Look, see, all dates we scheduled. She was pretty sad, actually.
Yeah, she's
I don't know if it's because she cut herself with her nails or if it was because she postponed. But
His nails are awesome.
yeah, love her nails.
Show nails.
But yeah, we even had a friend that was choreographing the show, but she did get that done, didn't she?
Yep,
she
she
did,
sure did.
which is pretty awesome. But unfortunately,
Very proud of her.
it's delayed. What else is going on with
Postponed.
this?
Ticketmaster's offering refunds beginning Thursday through 30 days with new dates to be announced as soon as possible.
Yeah, darn.
Yeah.
And it was
Sad.
tens of millions of dollars in ticket sales.
Right. But you
Yeah.
know what's
Yeah.
cool?
What's that?
Guess who's taking her place?
Who's that?
Mr. Keith Urban.
Yes.
Keith Urban.
Honestly, like the nicest guy in music.
he's been rocking the Coliseum for some time now. Hey, he's rocking
I've
it out.
heard that he's one of the best guitar players on the planet. Like literally, him and Brad Paisley, I think, are like neck and neck for being like the best guitar players.
I'll go
Didn't
watch
know that
Keith
till
Urban.
recently.
And you.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, Brendan, yep.
Ding ding. I think I know one
His chords are good.
I know one song. GAC, I think. No, I don't even know. It's actually my wedding song. So corny. It's so corny.
Great.
It's all I know.
That's great. That's sad. That's sad.
Don't ask me to sing it.
One.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else is going on?
So,
What else
Denise,
is going on?
I know
Are
you're
you kidding?
You're excited about this.
Bad Bunny. Huge star. Reggaeton star. If you guys don't know him, get on Spotify because guess what? According to Spotify, he has been the for the second year in a row, he's been the most listened to artist. So here's the deal, guys. He's coming to Allegiant Stadium along with Alesso. Tickets, his tour date is September 23rd. We don't have an announcement yet of when tickets are going to go on sale, but they're going to sell out. I'm going to say 2.5 minutes. It's going to go. For sure. It's going to go.
Yeah. And Bad Bunny, I have to admit, I don't know the music. Anybody else?
No.
Yeah.
I do. Love him.
Guilty.
Love him. He does a lot of collabs.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best part about Vegas. Look, we literally just said Adele, then we said Keith Urban, and then Bad Bunny all in one conversation. Like, that's Vegas in a
Yeah.
nutshell, is the fact that we could say all of them, and then we add this in the mix.
Speaking of music, like I said last week, the When We Are Young Festival is added a second and third day.
So wait. We have to rewind.
Yeah.
Jack was right.
I was right.
So this was a one-day festival with 65 bands. And Jack was like, there is no way they're going to get this done in one day.
So here's what's crazy about this. So they added a second and third day, but all 65 bands are slated to play all 3 days. So it's still kind of a...
So it's still 65
crazy.
bands in one day,
On a lot
but
of
3 days of
stages.
65 bands a day.
3 stages.
3 stages? That's it?
And I mean, if they do it like, if they want to get everybody in, you're talking like 15 to 30 minutes a band. So, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
And Maya's made an appearance today on the show.
My little assistant over here.
Say hi, Maya.
Dis bonjour. Est-ce que tu dis bonjour?
So yeah, when we were Young Festival, add second and third day. We will record this as the day that Jack was right, along with others. But this one's officially in the records.
I'm
in the
officially
records.
right. Nobody can say I was wrong.
So a while back, we did mention Lost Spirits Distillery, and it looked amazing. And I guess they agree. The world's top distillery experience is Lost Spirits Distillery. So we hear.
Yeah.
It's the size of a football field.
Sure is.
And has a ton of different experiences. What kind of experiences do they have,
So
Jay?
it's located in Area 15. So they have like one called the Ex Machina, which is a couple different
Ex
rums.
Machina. I'm going to correct you. Sorry, Jacko.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. At 114.5 proof. They have the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, which is a couple cocktails on the submarine that they have. 102
So
proof.
cool.
Fun.
Cherry Bounce is also another tasting served in the Dorian Gray Room, located near the submarine docks.
So the
at
cool thing is you
92
can
proof.
go one time, have one experience, and go another time and have a completely different experience.
That's so cool.
Navy style rum tasting at 122 proof is going to be served in the English parlor and candlelit forest.
The smart part about that is they know they're going to get 4 sales out of you if you have fun, because you're going to be like, next time let's do the
Let's do the
20,000
one.
Leagues Under the
Yeah.
Sea.
Totally.
So supposedly this experience is amazing. You also have a tasting menu, 15-course tasting menu that is actually going for $240 per person, which if you've ever done a tasting menu, that's not too bad.
not
So
bad.
much fun.
It's actually not bad at all, but
That's a
this
good
is
price.
paired with distillery style cocktails and drinks and whiskeys and all that kind of stuff.
And entertainment.
And entertainment. Don't forget the snake charmers, acrobats, magicians, animatronic birds. That is something they do mention. But here's all the information regarding reservations. I can guarantee you there's probably 70 different price points. We're not totally sure, but check it out. Click the link. Definitely get tickets. I will definitely be checking this
Nevada
out.
residents get
I'm going.
discounts.
Oh, that's right.
Nevada
Good
residents.
information. Nevada residents, you do get a discount, but click the link. Definitely check it out. There's a discount.
It's
If you live
45
here, there's
to
like
50.
discounts for locals
Yeah,
all
show
the
your
time.
ID.
Yeah, all you gotta do is
Show your
ask.
ID.
Move
Ask.
here or move here
Yeah,
first.
or move
Or
here.
move here
Yes.
first. Get your
We'll help
ID.
you find a house.
So if anybody knows me, especially my wife, she's like, "Where are you today for lunch?" And I'm usually at ramen. I'm a huge ramen fan. One of the best parts of Vegas is our food, and we have like 3,000 ramen options. We already had a little battle here about the best ones. But I'll have to admit, Eater put one of my favorites in the top 3. But actually, one of Caroline's favorites is also in the top 21 as well. But what's this first one?
Moko Ramen on Charleston Boulevard is number 1. I'll have to try that one. I haven't yet.
Number 2 at 3400 South Jones is Ramen Tatsu.
Nice. That one looks really good. But I have to admit, my favorite number 3, which only seats like 12 people, so it is a little frustrating. Sometimes you can't get in, is Manta Ramen. But literally in this list, there's are 21 options. And 21, I don't even think it probably does it justice, because the thing about each of these is the fact that they're unique and different. So I bet you in some way all of them could rank number 1 based on everybody's tastes and differences and options. Ginya's got a crazy big menu.
Yeah.
I know Manta has gyoza, so if I'm really hungry, then I'm definitely adding on the gyoza and a little netamago and a little
Showing off.
No, just love it. I'll eat ramen for 3 meals a day if I have to, but then I would be 300 pounds. Yeah.
They're just so good.
Yeah. So sports, what's going on, Jack?
Golden Knights, they rally fell short in OT at the loss to the Hurricanes recently. So
And this is a hard road schedule right now.
Hurricanes are the number 1.
Yeah.
They're ranked number 1 right now.
So
as far
to get
as-
1 point out instead of 3, they both, they get 2.
Yeah,
Vegas
either one.
gets 1. It's better than 0 for sure. But they also won the last game against the Capitals.
Yes, they did.
Another great team. And I think the whole rest of this on the road schedule is pretty hard.
Pretty tough.
Yeah. But definitely, come on, Knights.
Coming on, don't worry. I'm not
we're
worried.
good.
It's still
We're
early.
good.
Still
we're
early.
good. We're good. We're definitely good.
Still early.
What else we got here?
Next game, Florida Panthers. And then let's talk about Ben Roethlisberger officially announced his retirement after 18 seasons with the Pittsburgh Steelers, 2-time Super Bowl champion, and future Hall of Famer.
Like, how many people do something for 18 years?
And how many
I don't know.
people stay
Especially
with one team for
as a
that long?
For one team,
quarterback,
right? Yeah.
One team.
And on one team and 18 seasons, that's just nuts.
It's insane.
It's insane. And I
Insane.
think David mentioned something about the fact that he
brought them to the
he was in the
playoffs
playoff contention every
time.
single year.
Yep.
Every single
year.
season.
Yep.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's all you want, right?
Amazing
Nice.
career.
That's all
Yeah.
you want.
So you
Speaking
want-
of the NFL, big weekend last weekend, but this weekend, championship weekend, Cincinnati Bengals versus the Kansas City Chiefs, Sunday at noon. Who do we want to win, David?
The Bengals.
Bengals.
Yeah. If you haven't learned yet, David is a Bengals fan.
Hoodies.
And
for
then we
sure.
have the 49ers against the Rams at 3:30 on Sunday.
Go
I'm taking
Rams.
Rams on this one.
I'll take the
Rams.
Niners. I'll take the
Taking the
Niners.
Rams.
All right. What are we betting?
Well, I'll have to talk about that after the show.
Yeah.
How about lunch at one of the ramen places?
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
So this is actually really cool. This is something that's kind of been in the works for many, many years. Lawsuit settlement clears the way for the mountain bike park up at Lee Canyon. So I think my guess is due to also winter shortening a little. They've been pushing to get this Lee Canyon bike park done. Up in Bryan Head, that brought a ton of extra traffic during the summer, activities for kids and all sorts of extra stuff. So I think this is going to be really good for Mount Charleston. And what they've been able to do is actually preserve the life of this blue, what is it? Mount Charleston blue butterfly.
Mount Charleston Blue Butterfly.
Yeah, it's nowhere else in the world, only in Mount Charleston. If you've ever seen it, it's actually really, really, really pretty. It's bright, bright blue, and they were able to actually have about $250,000 pledge from the resort to UNLV for research on just the butterfly alone. So they've been able to kind of mix the two, the mountain biking and preserving the habitat of the Mount Charleston blue butterfly.
Say that fast 3 times.
Mount Charleston blue butterfly, Mount Charleston blue butterfly, Mount Charleston blue butterfly.
Impressive.
It's not gonna happen.
Almost.
No, it's not gonna happen. So yeah, this is actually pretty cool, and honestly, another big move for Lee Canyon, which is still called Lee Canyon, right? They go back and forth. I keep forgetting. But they had a huge rehab on their lodge about 2 years ago, which was really, really pretty. And now this is just another next step to make it another great place for Vegas for sure.
Yeah, season
and
long.
when it's too hot here to mountain bike, it'll be fun to have somewhere to go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
July,
So
August
much fun.
months to
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
enjoy
yeah.
the mountain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
so you take your mountain
80
bike and you
degrees,
pop on
it's
the
nice, yeah.
on the
Yeah,
lift.
usually there's a lift for your bike and there's
Yep.
a lift for you, and the lift behind you is where your bike is, because it would be kind of weird if your bike was in front of you and then you're like, oh wait.
Wait, where's no? Wait, that's my bike. How do I get down?
But yeah, there's a lift behind you where usually the bike goes. Yeah, and then what's going on with Bally's, Denise?
So Bally's is going to have a complete and total redo, which is really exciting. The Horseshoe's been in Las Vegas for quite some time, downtown, and they used to be the host for the World Series of Poker. So they're getting a complete redo. Yep. World Series is moving from the Rio to the Horseshoe, which is now on the Strip. And when I say complete redo, they're not just replacing the carpets. They're going to redo the front of the property, inside the property. So it's going to be super exciting, including On Red, which is Blake Shelton's dining and entertainment experience. It's kind of going to jut out from the face of the property on closer to the street. So it looks really, really exciting.
Cool.
Nice. Yeah, we talked about that a little while back, and I think that's taking the place of the bazaar, right?
Yeah, I think so. It looks like they're going to knock down the bazaar shops.
Yeah.
I
but-
think, or maybe it's going on the corner there, but that looks like a really cool development
Yeah.
as well. There's just too much going on. I can't.
There's not enough going on. We
So
need more.
from excitement to not so exciting, extremely serious is the quotes, because there's different levels of shortage and different levels of height of the water of Lake Mead, and it's hit the point for the first time ever on the Colorado River as officials look toward a drier future. So what this means, that means now they have the right federally to start saying that certain people can't receive water in different areas or their percentage is cut down. I guess there's goods and bads to, there's no goods, actually. I take
no
that
good.
back.
There's no good.
Yeah, so I know California, Arizona, Las Vegas, lots of different areas definitely rely on this particular river for water. Vegas actually just said that all new home developments can't have any grass at all. So it used to be that you could have pocket parks and grass in the back, but now there's no grass even allowed in the parks for each of the new neighborhoods.
Desert landscaping. Get
Desert
ready.
landscaping. Get used to picking small little pebbles out of your shoes. But honestly, understandable. Hey, you know what? As long as we can still build, but eventually, I wouldn't be surprised if they limited that, just for the fact that there's not enough water. We'll see.
Well,
But
Las Vegas doesn't actually use as much as you would think.
no, California.
California
right?
doesn't.
Yeah.
Actually, parts of Mexico do too. But the bottom part of California, where the Imperial Valley is, they use a lot.
Like where the
for vegetation.
agricultural
Yes.
area,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that. Like,
yeah.
what's the garlic area?
That's Gilroy. That's up
Gilroy,
north.
that's
But
north, okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But it is so people in California have already been going under drought, restrictions, and so they're used to it, right? Where their water bill will jump a certain amount. Like I only can take 4 showers a week.
I was surprised when I moved here. My water bill was cheaper here than it was in New Jersey.
Yeah.
And New Jersey, it rains for like 2 weeks straight sometimes. And here we get, like, they get 4 to 10 inches in a storm. Last year we had 1.5 inches of rain.
Yeah.
So
All
honestly,
year.
I would be a fan if water prices went up, just for the fact that then people would pay attention to
Sure.
what they're using.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
then I could tell my daughter
to get out
to
of the shower.
not take a 26-minute shower, Avery. But if it cost me $10, then she'd be more likely maybe to not take the shower. I don't know. Who knows? But definitely a dire situation. Hopefully something comes, whether it's Mother Nature or us cutting down, that we can get this to get back to normal levels. I remember in a wave runner, see that line where they don't let you go past? I remember going to that in a wave runner in 2001.
The water was that high.
And the
Yeah.
water was
Yeah.
where the toilet, what do they call it? The bathtub.
The
Sorry,
bathtub ring.
The toilet.
The bathtub ring. If it's your toilet, you better clean your toilet. So moving on from that, though, and more continued
great
news is, so Jeremy Grantham predicts the U.S. Superbubble will pop, wiping out $35 trillion in stocks and housing. You know what? I think there's some truth to some of this. We've had nothing but an equity bubble for over 10, 12 years, mostly from cheap money. Businesses, industries, mortgage rates, everything's so good, so good, so good. It can only be so good for so long.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Bubbles pop.
Yeah, so I think the main thing is, like we were talking before, stocks are crazy right now. Like, well, not now. They have been for
A couple of years.
12 years.
Yeah.
12 years of up. And then we have a pandemic, and what does it do?
Keeps going up.
It goes
going
up
up.
because of cheap money. So I think he has about, 11 key quotes within this article. Feel free to check it out. Honestly, a lot of smart people involved in this. Everything's worth taking into consideration is always my opinion. Somebody's opinion's right. We just don't know what happens until it happens.
Yeah. Who's right? We don't know.
They have cryptocurrencies leave me increasingly feeling like the boy watching the naked emperor passing in procession.
That's
that
a
was
funny one.
his quote.
Yep.
But who knows with crypto? The other thing we don't know is people's personalities and their ability to do things on their phone that aren't controlled anymore. It used to be controlled by third parties. If you were like, "Hey, I want a stock,"
You call
couldn't
your
pull
broker.
out your phone.
Yeah, you couldn't.
Yeah.
Be like,
You had to
"Hey,
call a
Robin."
guy who has friends and they do similar things because they all do it.
Yep.
Where now we can be like, yeah, let's buy 1,000 shares of Real and do it
Like
right now.
Right now.
And
Yeah, right
so
now. Let's
the
do it.
control of that, there's no control over that. And it's the same with crypto. I knew some people that sold some homes and put it all into crypto. Hopefully below 30,000, but we'll see what happens. Honestly, if we had a crystal ball, we'd all be Warren Buffett because he seems to have one. I would listen to the people you want to listen to and do the things that
Yeah,
you
do
think
your
you
research.
should. Yeah,
Do
your
your
research
research.
for sure. What do we got here?
But in the meantime, Vegas seems to be outpacing the U.S. again in home prices. So Vegas fast rising house prices yet again 25.7% over year over year in November, compared to the rest of the country at 18.8%. So we're way above. And Phoenix seems to be the
I know. Look at
leading the
this
pack.
on the chart. Phoenix is definitely
Yeah.
leading the pack.
32.2%.
Yeah, I think the maturity of Phoenix lends toward that a little bit because Phoenix has been, before Vegas was a hotspot, Phoenix already was.
Yeah.
And that was always like the sports mecca. Every athlete off season would live in
live there.
Phoenix. So now we're starting to get a little bit of that now that guys have some friends that live here that are also athletes. But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut in there. Yeah.
Vegas seems to be a very popular place to be, and the demand is high, so our prices are going up.
Yeah, and I think in Charlotte, that must be like the East Coast version of Vegas and Phoenix.
Yeah,
That's
I think
my
so, because
opinion.
it's not too cold, it's not too humid. You've got the banks
ocean.
down there.
And then Portland is like the people who still want the green and the rain
and the craft
all
beer.
that stuff. Yeah, craft beer for sure. The funny thing is all these places have great food. And North Carolina barbecue, have you ever tried that?
Oh my God, so good.
It's the wet, not the dry. Oh,
Yeah,
it's good
yeah,
stuff. Anyway, this isn't about barbecue. It's about home prices. And on the home price side, every Monday, if you do want the Monday market update, of course, we do it every Monday. You can check out the website or you can text us market to 702-553-1955, 702-553-1955. Just text market and we'll text that to you every single week with a video and the information. But based on the last couple articles, who knows what we've seen. Like, let's talk about what we've seen, kind of comparing that to the article. We've seen numbers go down. So we're at 1891 this week. Last week we were at 2057 at a time of year when normally the inventory goes up.
High,
So crystal ball, who knows? All I know is interest rates are still low and the demand is still high here for sure.
Knock on wood.
For sure. And you know what though? Market changes bring opportunity.
Absolutely.
If market goes down, then whoever's got
Whoever's
the
poised to move, let's go.
They can
Good for
move too.
buyers.
There's
Yep.
yeah.
For
there you
sellers
go.
for so long that
It's been sellers have been killing it for quite a while, so we're due for some change, or at least a shifting of neutrality. Speaking of homes, though, we did get one under contract, and this is kind of along the same lines of demand. We put it on a Thursday or Friday, and we had 31 offers by Monday, and my eyes were crossed. So we had to make a spreadsheet for our client just so that they can make some sense out of the information, and we ended up going like $30,000 or $40,000 over list.
I think you went 40.
I think it was 40.
Yeah.
With a wave of appraisal, or at least appraisal difference that was pretty massive. So this is what's going on right now. This is exactly what we're seeing on especially homes under 450.
Yep.
I would say maybe under 5. Probably under
sure.
5. But what else we got, Jack?
Just sold 3125 North Buffalo unit 2066. Really nice client, first time home buyer, young girl, got her into her first place. She couldn't be more excited.
So
in
cute.
Desert Shores, it's one of those communities where there's no rentals, which is great. So everybody owns their place. You're not allowed to rent in there, and she couldn't be happier. So it's good stuff.
That's awesome.
Congrats.
Good move. And then, of course, we have a new listing. Honestly, like the sweetest clients in the world. This is 5709 Oak Bend Drive, 675,000, 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 2,573 square feet. This is a Pulte model, honestly, in a motto, which is in the Mesas. Is a very popular model. They do have a community park and pool, which is actually bordered by 50 miles of hiking and biking trails, and everyone in the neighborhood gets a key to the canyon. How crazy is that?
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, it's a great area. Unfortunately, you'd have to be my neighbor. But we're always looking for new neighbors, of course. But yeah, 5709 Oak Bend, awesome couple. They're moving to be with their kids in Austin, Texas.
Nice.
Yeah, which is
Fun.
kind of cool. You know what, though? Every single listing, we typically do something called a Matterport. So cool thing about a Matterport is it's a 3D rendering of the home. So you can actually scan the property and it turns it into this 3D rendering. So, hey, David, let's jump in. Click the little man.
All right.
So we're actually able to, on all of our listings, if you go even on our website, you can always scan to the bottom or scroll to the bottom and you'll be able to look through the property on the Matterport. Our clients like fun colors. Obviously, that's the fun thing is every house is unique for everybody. But so you can step through the property. There's even a way to put this into your 3D goggles and look at each of those.
So like if you have VR.
Yeah, if you have VR, you can put it on and like, David,
That's
show me the
awesome.
ceiling look up, see, and if you have goggles on, you can actually look up and look around and see it in full 360 in the goggles.
Oh, that's cool.
So this version is just the computer kind of click through version. And then the cool thing about this house is the fact that there is a double loft. So I almost bought this floor plan for this fact. So we can run upstairs. And
Wow, that's fast.
Run, David.
Wow, run. Whoa, not so fast.
And here we have a double loft. So again, you're able to see a lot of detail on these. And another cool thing is you're actually able to measure the walls and see where your furniture fits and what the size is. So there's a little tool, and then you click on the measurement tool.
Oh.
And then you hit plus, and you hit the plus there. And then if you click all the way in the corner,
Oh, I see. That is
and then
awesome.
you can drag it along, you can see what the actual length is of the wall. And it's actually accurate. It's within millimeters or centimeters. I
Really?
forget.
Very
I think this
cool.
version's within centimeters. And then there's a dollhouse version. So if you click in the bottom, that one, next one, there you go. And then you can actually see where the house actually is situated. So you're like, oh, I'm not really sure where that room is. You can kind of spin and check it out and give
this
it a
house-
fast spin just for fun.
No, it's not. So this house has a bedroom downstairs, a master
Yep,
downstairs.
this one has a downstairs master, upstairs junior suite, and yeah, it's a cool property.
Great
but
layout.
equally, Matterport is super cool. This is something that we do on every single one of our listings. Look at that, cool. Yeah, but don't forget about checking out 5709 Oak Bend Drive this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Open house.
Yeah,
Open houses.
open house.
Come on by.
So
Say
we have
hi
open
to
house Friday 3 to 7.
Me and Denise.
Yep. Saturday 11 to 3.
Me and Caroline.
Woohoo! And then Sunday 11 to 3 with Carly and Linda, who are actually two of our newer agents, which is kind of
Yeah.
fun. It'll be their first open house. But yeah, definitely check it out. So the time has come.
We played this in our meeting the other day.
Love this.
We did kind of a group. I'm sitting on my phone and someone's trying to call me right now.
How does that
Sorry.
feel?
And we did this in our meeting the other day. And it was pretty fun. So we decided there's a little trend right now called Wordle. And we decided let's
play Wordle.
let's
Give
do
it a
it
shot.
live.
Let's do it.
So we're going to do it live. So David's going to switch over to the computer and wish us luck. Don't give anything away. What are we going to start with here, Jack?
Let's start with the word Slack.
That's our favorite tool at work. So
That's
maybe this
how
will
we
help.
communicate.
Drum roll. Nothing. All right.
Okay.
Let's say
All right.
so. No L, no S, no L, no A, no C, no K.
Okay.
Break. No. Can't
No,
do that.
let's not do that because it's got a K in it and an A in
broke.
it.
BROK. No, can't do K.
BROKE. No, don't do that. Don't do that. How about not party?
Benz.
Benz. I like that.
BENDS.
I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Nice.
Like Oak Bend.
Yeah, like Oak Bend's nice.
Oh, we can't do S.
Shoot. Okay, well, we got an N.
N.
We got an
So there's
N.
N's in there
All right.
somewhere.
What's yellow?
Yellow means
N.
it's a word.
can go
the letter.
anywhere.
It's just not in that
Not
spot.
there. Anywhere
right?
but there.
But N is in the next word or the word.
No.
We don't want to do noodle.
Yesterday you got it. Come on.
I know
guys.
we don't
got
want
it,
to do
guys.
noodle because noodle has two O's
And a D.
and a D,
about-
right? How about
Front.
Front?
FRONT.
FRONT? I like it.
Yes, good
Let's
one.
try it,
Good
let's
one.
try it.
Good one.
And
So-
those are, and T
So
are where they
NT
need
at
to
the
be.
end. Okay.
Yep.
So,
Oh wow.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
shoot.
This is so exciting for all the viewers. They're like, wow.
If it was trivia, I would kill y'all.
I know.
This is so
NT,
hard.
O and N and a T. Okay. Let's
So-
see here.
The O will be.
Each day later
O
in
will
the
be
week is harder.
someplace.
So Thursday
Yeah,
is
it's really
like
pretty
the
hard.
fourth hardest
So
one.
O is probably going to be at the front or the second, right?
The second.
Yeah.
probably the second place.
place.
So it's no B's.
Come on. What do we got? What do we got? O.
H.
No L's.
Not. Bone.
The O has to be.
Donut? No. No.
No C. Darn it. A B.
Point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because
INT.
yes, try
Yeah.
it.
Yes,
Ooh,
yes,
maybe
yes,
that's it.
yes.
That's yes. Oh. but look. We got
this,
no,
we
we
got
got
this,
O
we
and
got
N and
this.
T.
I
Okay,
thought we
okay.
had it.
It's okay. It's close.
We got this.
All right.
H-O-B-O.
Oh man.
Hold on. What do we got? A, B, C, D,
I don't even
E.
speak English.
But you got us 3 letters. You're
Quote,
doing better than all of
quote.
us.
Quote.
Wait, what am I
Okay.
doing?
No.
I can't see. I can't see.
Absolutely not. No,
I
no,
can't
no.
see the
no,
end, sorry.
No. Yeah. So there's O, N, and T. There's something. So
G-O.
What about count?
COUNT. Oh my gosh.
No.
Why not?
C, 'cause
Why
the C.
not?
The C.
Oh yeah.
What about-
Okay. How about?
Is there something instead of the C, like
Okay, hold on. Take it off. Let me think.
Mount.
pound?
Mount.
Good job.
Actually, I think we got it the same as last time.
No. We were 3
Oh, we
last
were-
time. Yeah, because it was
I
an
wouldn't even
easier
saved it
day.
there.
Yeah, it was an easier day.
How long did that take us? 3 minutes and 47 seconds?
Felt like it took
Italian?
forever.
Oh no, I thought it.
No, I thought it did too.
No, it says the
Yeah.
I
next
was like, wait a
Wordle
minute, 10
is in
hours,
10
45
hours.
minutes. That's
10 hours.
hours, 43
So,
minutes.
fun.
So you saw it live here. We're not. We're Wordle champs. We're Wordle champs. We're definitely Wordle champs. Dun, 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 dun. Is there a Wordle song? Wordle, Wordle. So yeah, that was actually pretty fun.
Awesome.
Don't forget, we made the jump. We jumped over to Reel, and of course, follow us on Instagram at Brendan King Group. And if you are looking for a team or looking to get into real estate, check out www.jointhebkg.com.
Or text JOIN to 702-553-1955.
was that join to 702
So join the 702-553-1955 and
1955.
text VIP to 702-553-1955. If you Wordle, let us know how long it took you. Comment to us. Tell us how long it.
Give us your
what is it?
tips,
1, 2,
your
3, 4,
tricks.
5. You get 6 tries, I think,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think it is. Let us know how long it took you guys.
We'll
I
have a
think we
Wordle
got it
song
on the
next
5th.
time.
Fourth.
Yep.
Hey, we
That's
got it
not
on
bad.
the 4th. Hopefully you guys can do it in even less tries. But either way, we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.